You may be seated. Honored graduates, distinguished guests, proud parents and families, faculty, staff, and friends of the university, and guests viewing the ceremony live on the webcast from around the world, welcome to the 2014 commencement ceremony for West Virginia University's College of Education and Human Services. This is the 145th commencement at West Virginia University, a long-standing tradition, held to recognize the degree attainment of its students. Graduates, that means you and your hard work have brought you to this celebratory day. In a while, you will come to the stage and receive recognition for the completion of your degree. As graduates, you are part of a rich legacy. The College of Education and Human Services functions as the pathway through which many individuals travel, come to study and acquire the skills, insight, research capacity, and experience required to become great teachers, counselors, speech-language pathologists, specialists, clinicians, and scholars. You chose to pursue your degree at WVU, and for that I am grateful. Today we celebrate your success as graduates, and we look forward to your future endeavors. You will go on to do amazing and exceptional things because you have fulfilled one of the major responsibilities: to live the spirit of the mountaineer. We believe in academic and personal integrity. We value respect, human dignity, and cultural diversity, and we foster the role of lifelong learning. More importantly, we care about others, and the work that we do has the ability to impact people's lives in meaningful ways. So keep your sincerity, your integrity, your kindness, and your belief in your fellow humans. Remember, wherever you go, you'll always be a mountaineer, and you'll always wear the blue and gold. At this time, I would like to introduce some special members of the platform party. Please hold your applause until all are standing. Our processional was led today by faculty marshals, Dr. Margaret Glenn and Dr. Terrence Ahern, and carrying the university mace, Dr. Kari Sanjeklan, the Grand Marshal. I would also like to welcome our dignitaries joining us today. E. Gordon Gee, President of West Virginia University, West Virginia's former First Lady and our keynote speaker today, Gayle Manchin, Dr. John Campbell, Associate Provost for Information Technology and Chief Information Officer, Jim Daly, Chair of the West Virginia University Board of Governors, Bob Alsop, Member, West Virginia University Board of Governors, Kay McCrory, CEHS Alumni Association President, Diane Lewis, Member of the West Virginia University Board of Governors, and finally, we are very pleased to welcome one of our 50-year graduates, Dr. Sherwood Anderson, who led in our 5-year graduates and who is sitting with them today. Please join me in thanking them all. It is now my great pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker this year, because I have come to know her work and have gained great respect for her and for her commitment to West Virginia and to everyone who lives here. Gayle Conley Manchin attended West Virginia University, where she attained her Bachelor's of Arts in Language Arts and Education and a Master of Arts in Reading, and a second master's specializing in educational technology leadership from Salem International University. As an educator, Gayle worked in Marion County schools at the secondary level, served on the faculty of Fairmont State University in developmental education, and was the director of the university's first community service learning program. From 2000 to 2004, she directed the AmeriCorps Promise Fellows in West Virginia and implemented a statewide initiative, WV PASS, which stands for WV Partnerships to Assure Student Success. From January 2005 until November 2010, Gayle served as West Virginia's First Lady, where she served as the official hostess of the governor's mansion. In addition, she was appointed by the governor to serve as a member of the State Board of Education, where she now serves as its president. She is the chair of the board for Reconnecting McDowell, an AFT initiative serving rural West Virginia, is a past president of the Vandalia Rotary Club of Charleston, and currently serves on the boards of the Clay Center, Vision Shared, and the Education Alliance. On the national level, Gayle is a past president of the National State Boards of Education, NASB. She was appointed by Secretary of Education, Arne Duncan, the Federal Improvement for Post-Secondary Education, FIPSE, board in 2010, and serves as corresponding secretary for the U.S. Senate Spouses, the First Lady Luncheon Committee, and is a member of the International 3 Club. Gayle is also a member of the board of directors for Horton's Kids, a nonprofit organization serving at-risk youth in Washington, D.C. While at West Virginia University, Gayle met and married Joe Manchin III, elected as U.S. Senator from West Virginia to fill the unexpired term of Senator Robert C. Byrd in 2010, and re-elected in 2012 for a full term. Joe and Gayle have been married for 46 years and have 3 children and 8 grandchildren. Please help me welcome Gayle Manchin.
Good morning. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to be here today on many different levels. But first of all, to say congratulations to our newest graduates. To say thank you to Dr. Lynn Schrum, Dean of the College of Education and Human Resources, for a job well done. And to Dr. E. Gordon Gee, President of WVU, for joining us today for this momentous occasion. It is wonderful to look around and see families joining our graduates in this very, very special time of their lives and graduation. Of course, as I look around and notice the smiles on the faces of parents, I almost see a different kind of joy, that hope that the graduates will now get jobs and be self-sufficient. Yesterday, today, tomorrow. It is all about where we have been, where we are, and where we are going. The past is our legacy. The present is our opportunity, and the future is our hope. Woodburn Circle. It is the heart and soul of West Virginia University. It represents the strong foundation that has ensured the endurance and strength of this great land-grant university. It was built with knowledge for posterity. The mast of the USS West Virginian stands as a testament of strength, courage, and endurance through the horrific acts of war. Yet all around this campus, both downtown and on the Evansdale campus, there is new construction, renovation. It's a constant, blending the past, the present, and the future. When I graduated many, many years ago, obviously another era, WVU looked very different. It was smaller, yet was growing and changing. Interestingly, the new mountain layer opened. And then, when our oldest daughter began WVU about 20 years later, the mountain layer, that new mountain layer, was being totally renovated, which was just a little disconcerting to me. I mean, what did that say about me? Maybe I needed to be totally renovated. And that is the interesting part. Without realizing it, during that 20 years and beyond, I had been and continue to be expanding. I would like to say I hope that it's my brain that is expanding. Renovating, changing throughout my life to meet the challenges, find solutions, and continue to learn. You think of this as a capstone event in your life, and for 24 hours it is. So enjoy every minute of it. But beginning tomorrow, you begin the rest of your life. The ceremony today reflects two very different aspects. You believe this diploma prepares you for the career of today, when in reality, this outstanding college within this outstanding university has prepared you for a career 5, 10, maybe longer years from now. And that market will be very, very different. So at whatever level, whether undergraduate, master, doctorate, you are on that continuum of learning and growing and developing to meet the challenges of the world today. From the beginning of formal education, it has been about content, comprehensive understanding of the material. And that will always be important to a degree. Yet, as we were looking at the 21st century from afar, we knew that things were going to change drastically, and they have. Dr. Anthony Wagner, a psychologist and author, talks about employers today caring about not what you know, but what you can do with what you know. So knowledge is the commodity. Innovation is the driver of economy. And engagement of students drives learning. Hopefully, each and every one of you were driven by the engagement, the interest, and the excitement of education and what you are gaining. You will find as you explore your career that it is not going to be so much about knowing the answers to the questions. It's going to be much more about knowing what questions need to be asked. It is not understanding the technology of today and how to use it, but rather being the creator of that technology that will be needed tomorrow. How many of you in here are familiar with Dr. Seuss? Oh, you know, we never get too old for Dr. Seuss. His very last book that was published, Hooray for Diffendufer Day. How many of you are familiar with Hooray for Diffendufer Day? Well, it was the last book that he wrote, and it actually was his manuscripts that his staff found that he had been working on throughout a large part of his career, actually. But it was a tribute to teachers whom he believed had certainly been responsible for the path of his life and the form that it took. But in this book, Hooray for Diffendufer Day, as it saluted teachers, Diffendufer School was different from the other schools in the area. The teachers were different because they were teaching children how to think, not what to think, but how to think. And they had to take a big test. And if they didn't ace the test, Diffendufer School would be closed. And so there was great worry among the faculty, among the students, because they did things so differently. Well, for those of you that have read the book, you realize that Diffendufer School did ace the test. And so they continued, and so it proved that you don't have to be like everyone else. You don't have to think like everyone else. The important thing is that you know how to think. For your today and your tomorrow, learning how to think will take on a deeper meaning. It is about learning to exercise control over how and what you think. It is about being aware of what you choose to pay attention to. It is about defining and designing meaning from the experiences that you will have. And ultimately, it will define who you are by the choices that you will make. When my husband became governor of West Virginia in 2005, a reporter approached me and asked, "What makes you qualified to be the First Lady of West Virginia?" And at first, I was taken back by that question. In the first place, very few reporters ever wanted to talk to me. They wanted to talk to the governor. And then this was a different question, but it caused me to reflect. What were my qualifications? As a student here at WVU, I never took a class called First Lady 101, but I will say to you, because it wasn't offered then, and I doubt that it's offered now, but I would certainly extend my services to Dr. Gee if he ever thought this was a course that should be added at WVU. I would be more than willing to teach. But as I reflected on this, I thought, what I did have was a life full of wonderful experiences, great teachers, life mentors, exciting opportunities, and people from every arena of life that had made a profound difference in my life and defining who I was and who I continue to be, because this is a lifelong endeavor, career. It is all about lifelong learning. Again, it is ultimately defining who you are and who you will transform into in the coming years by the choices you make and by the life that you live. Look around you today. You are surrounded by your peers. But if you look behind you, figuratively, there are so many people watching you. You are their model. It may be siblings. It may be underclassmen. It may be people that you don't even know are watching you. But to those people, you are very special. And in front of you, figuratively, there are people that you chose as models. They may be parents, coaches, professors, individuals that you had the opportunity to meet and get to know as a student here at WVU. Mahatma Gandhi said, "Be the change that you wish to see in the world." This is a part of your responsibility as a person of privilege. You may not have thought about this, but each and every one of you in this room is a person of privilege. You are a person of privilege because you have people in this room that care about you very much. You are well educated. You live in a country where you have choices and you are free. So you are absolutely, each and every one of you, a privileged person. And therefore, whom much is given, much is expected. You are accountable to do your part to make this a better world for yourself and for those who will come after you. I like to leave students with this thought by an individual named Bill Wilson. To the world, you may be one person, but to one person, you may be the world. Do not ever forget how very special and unique each and every one of you are. Special talents, interest, understanding, compassion, emotion that you bring to this world, that you brought to this university as a student, to your family, to your friends, to the community, and to the great state of West Virginia, to the world. I say to each and every one of you, every day when you get up, show up. Show up for whatever it is that you need to do. And more importantly, share your gifts. Share your gifts with those around you, again, to make this state and this world a better place. Congratulations to each and every one of you. God bless you. This is your day. Thank you.
Thank you, Gayle, for those words of inspiration. It's now my pleasure to introduce to you Miss Jocelyn Rachel, who will sing My Home Among the Hills. This song was composed in 1963 in honor of West Virginia's centennial celebration by Clarksburg native E.W. James. Please join me in welcoming Miss Jocelyn Rachel.
Where the sky is blue.
Jocelyn, that was beautiful. I also want to thank Brett Miller for providing the music for our processionals today. Please join me in showing our appreciation for both of these talented musicians one more time. Okay, we will now turn to the important business of conferring degrees. To receive a degree from West Virginia University, our students are privileged to work with outstanding faculty who are directly responsible for their success. They inspire, motivate, and mentor our students in classes and outside the formal learning experience. They are talented, hardworking faculty committed to providing a high-quality education. It is with great pride and enthusiasm that I present to you the faculty of the College of Education and Human Services. Will the faculty, full-time and adjunct, please stand and let us thank you. They are an awesome bunch. The university has awarded honors cords to its baccalaureate degree students who are graduating with Latin honors. These are significant academic accomplishments, and I want to recognize our honors graduates who are with us today. With the undergraduate students graduating cum laude with a grade point average of 3.4 to 3.59, please stand. You may be seated. With those undergraduate students who are graduating magna cum laude with a grade point average of 3.6 to 3.79, please stand. Congratulations, you may be seated. And with those undergraduate students who are graduating summa cum laude with a grade point average of 3.8 to 4.0, please stand. Congratulations. Additionally, I would like to recognize our two William G. Monahan Award recipients for 2014. Sarah Neville, a graduate of the Communication Sciences and Disorders program, and Felix Colacello, a graduate of the 5-year teacher education program. That is a very high honor for them. We would also like to recognize graduates who have served the nation with valor and sacrifice. The red, white, and blue cords you see that some students are wearing today are a tribute to their selfless service. We also honor faculty and staff who have served. Let's thank them all for the dedication and commitment they and their families have given. We will now begin the recognition of graduates.
We have several individuals today who have completed all of the requirements and are eligible for the highest degree given in their field. Will all of the doctoral candidates please stand and come forward? The following graduate candidates are receiving a doctoral degree in audiology and will be hooded by Dr. Mary Archer Koike. Lindsay Goodman Underwood. Congratulations, Dr. Underwood. Crystal Vimpany. Congratulations, Dr. Vimpany. Wendy White. Congratulations, Dr. White. Lindsay Urisco. Congratulations, Dr. Urisco. Gadir Al-Haddad. Hooded by Dr. Joy Fanini Saab. Dr. Al-Haddad has completed her doctoral degree in curriculum and instruction. The title of her dissertation is Teachers' Perceptions of Effectiveness of the Art Education Preparation Program in Kuwait. Congratulations, Dr. Al-Haddad. Melissa Chesanko, hooded by Dr. Melissa Sherfinsky. Dr. Chesanko has completed her doctoral degree in curriculum and instruction. The title of her dissertation is Identities and Agency, College Students' Navigations of Sexual and Gender in Complex Figured Worlds. Congratulations, Dr. Chesanko. Veronica Mokaya, hooded by Dr. Pat Obernoff. Dr. Mokaya has completed her doctoral degree in curriculum and instruction. The title of her dissertation is Evidence from Personal Life and Critical Hermeneutics Analysis of Literature of Unnatural Silences and Silencing Suffered by Students and Teachers in Traditional K-16 Schools, How Practicing Natural Silences Can Enable the Practitioner Transcend the Limiting Structures of Unnatural Silences and Heal from the Wounds of Silencing. Congratulations, Dr. Makaya. Alexander Toole, hooded by Dr. Malaya Bernstein. Dr. Toole has completed his degree in curriculum and instruction. The title of his dissertation is The Non-Traditional Community College Student, a phenomenological approach to the educational experience. Congratulations, Dr. Toole. Tanya Easton, hooded by Dr. Ernie Goris. Dr. Easton has completed her doctoral degree in Educational Leadership, Higher Education Administration. The title of her dissertation is A Study of Faculty, Administrative, and Staff Perceptions of the Climate for Shared Governance at Appalachian College Association member institutions. Congratulations, Dr. Easton. Susan Gamble, hooded by Dr. Ernie Goris. Dr. Gamble has completed her doctoral degree in Educational Leadership, Higher Educational Administration. The title of her dissertation is An Examination of Job Satisfaction Related to Generational Cohorts and Faculty Status of West Virginia University Extension Service County Faculty. Congratulations, Dr. Gamble. Christy James, hooded by Dr. Joy Faini Saab. Dr. James has completed her doctoral degree in Educational Leadership, Higher Education Administration. The title of her dissertation is Factors That Influence Teacher Candidate Placements. Congratulations, Dr. James. Irene Manundu, hooded by Dr. Reagan Curtis. Dr. Maundu has completed her doctoral degree in Educational Leadership, Higher Education Administration. The title of her dissertation is Emotional Intelligence and Deans, Exploring the Nature of the Emotional Intelligence of Community College Deans in the Southeastern region of the United States. Congratulations, Dr. Maundu. Larry Smith, hooded by Dr. Ernie Goris and Dan Hirsch. Dr. Smith has completed his doctoral degree in Educational Leadership, Higher Education Administration. The title of his dissertation is Service Learning and Critical Thinking Outcomes in General Education Courses. Congratulations, Dr. Smith. John Stallings, hooded by Dr. Sharon James. Dr. Sharon Hayes. Dr. Stallings has completed his doctoral degree in Educational Leadership, Public School Administration. The title of his dissertation is Early School Leaving, a Narrative Inquiry of the School Dropout. Congratulations, Dr. Stallings. Lori Wiggins, hooded by Dr. Ann Nardi. Dr. Wiggins has completed her doctoral degree in special education. The title of her dissertation is The Self-Perceived Leadership Styles of Chief State School Officers and Models of Educational Governance. Congratulations, Dr. Wiggins. Lori Ogden, hooded by Dr. Neil Shambaugh. Dr. Ogden has completed her doctoral degree in education. The title of her dissertation is Flipping the Classroom in College Algebra, a Design and Development Study. Congratulations, Dr. Ogden. Teresa Steyer, hooded by Dr. James Bartee. Dr. Steyer has completed her doctoral degree in counseling psychology. The title of her dissertation is Examining Childbirth-Related Trauma and Its Effect on Maternal Self-Efficacy and Appraisal of Infant Temperament. Congratulations, Dr. Steyer. Will all the graduates receiving Master of Arts degrees in Counseling, Educational Leadership, Educational Psychology, Elementary Education, Instructional Design and Technology, Reading, Secondary Education, and Special Education, please stand and approach the podium. Ashley Albright. Christina Lorraine Bevilacqua. Robert Bradley. Matthew Bunner. Zachary Byam. Christina Clark. Caitlin Fetty. Jerry Gibson. Rachel Lynn. And Angela Salerno. Jesse Sigley. Anna Celeste Simmons. Amber Brooke Smith. Kirsten Ann Valancourt. Lauren Ashton White. Adam Farrell Young. Lucas Edward Zeems. Jessica Wing C. Lee. Caitlin Steinspring. Sarah Buck. Megan DeVito. Nicole Nightingale. Tyler Sines. Megan Samples. Deidre Terry Ming Little. Kylie Marie Phillips. Jessica Schaefer. Russell Hicksonbaugh. Linda Knowles Wright. Erica Brown. Katie Close. Lindsay Lanham. Misty Leatherman. Danielle Masholi. Kaylin Prunty. Kristen Roy. Brittany Bolliard. Summer Cochran. Christina Dotson. Megan Edwards. Tiffany Gump. Gregory Lentine. Lauren Luzier. Taylor Martin. Lisa Meadows. Elizabeth Osborne. Gabriel Rhodes. Caitlin Schaefer. Brittany Shimmy. Sally Sobe Ayob. Danielle Troda. Amy Walker. Lee Wright. Maria Alvaro Morrison. Renee Burks. Matthew Cecchini. Krista Emmy Trudeau. Tiru Rice. Tara Rice. Whoops. Sarah Smouse. Ashley Watts. all the graduates receiving Master of Science degrees in Rehabilitation Counseling and Speech Pathology and Audiology please stand and approach the platform. Nicole Bartolotta. Talia Brunacardi. Anna Hubbard. Tracy Jordan. Suzanne Klein. Hannah Lilly. Adina Michelle Luby. Melanie Terry. Jenna Campalong. Jolisha Cundiff. Benjamin Britton DeFazio. Holly Dickin. Tori Gilbert. Leanne Hott. Kayla Lanham. Audrey Metzger. Sarah Neville. Jamie Nutter. Lindsay Elizabeth Rogers. Esther Jane Volmer. Rachel Cerullo Yoder. Will all the candidates receiving Masters of Arts degrees from the 5-year elementary education program please stand and approach the platform? Chelsea Allen. Samuel Bello. Lauren Bickerton. Rebecca Brookover. Alexandra Campbell. Maria Sorelli. Julia Shevelin. Rachel Cochran. Rachel Colasesino. Sierra Cupini. Carrie Dalton. Kelsey DeSanti. Emily Donathan. Meredith Dorsey. Michael Dwyer. Molly Edwards. Jennifer George. Lindsay Good. Kyle Greenleaf. Samantha Hardbarger. Mary Beth Hardy. Samantha Harkins. Brooke Harvey. Erica Hatfield. Arlene Hathaway. Jacqueline Hoffman. Okay. Denny Clodges. Bethany Kulchak. Rachel Laurie. Samantha Little. Emma Lively. Michelle Lovedew. Alexandra Moraes. Kirsten Matson. Leah Midkiff. Anna Music. Claire Newell. Nicole Niedermeyer. Arlene Price. Brittany Rathway. Brittany Riley. Leanna Reinbach. Maggie Richardson. Corinthia Rilko. Kayla Ross. Caroline Sanner. Catherine Scher. Jennifer Schirachman. Jocelyn Stevenson. Ashley Stoner. Mackenzie Straub. Chelsea Stusen. Sarah Talbot. Miranda Thorne. Charles Trainter. Melissa Triboletti. Jared Turner. Tara Tyler. Abigail Eubinger. Larissa Velasic. Molly Ward. Alexandra White. Joni Wilson. Aaron Winnott. Michelle Witt. Catherine Yoho. Leah Zillich. Will all the candidates receiving Master of Arts degrees from the 5-year secondary education program please stand and approach the platform? Dane Biller. Kayla Blandon Franco. McKinley Buckley. Brett Kales. Felix Colincheco. James Cork. Caitlin Dorsey. Jessica Ewing. Alexis George. Malin Gibson. Christopher Godwin. Emily Grice. Emily Hake. Ashley Jackson. Caitlin Kursetsky. Matthew Koenig. Andrew Lupus. Eleanor McCoy. Maria Miller. Kayla Phillips. Shiloh Pearson. John Post. Tiffany Remsburg. Leah Skyropak. Caitlin Sullivan. Carly Superick. Kelsey Trefone. Lindsay Walk. Frank Walker. Mackenzie Lynn Walker. Melissa Wilkins. Jamie Wilson. Taylor Zimmerman. Will all the graduates receiving Bachelor of Arts degrees in elementary education and multidisciplinary studies please stand and approach the platform? Brittany Bolts. Corinne Clayton. Emily Corrigan. Madison Herman. Caitlin Madambi. Carla Neff. Carrie Mulhall. Andrew Zagadsky. Will all of the graduates receiving Bachelor of Science degrees in Child Development and Family Studies please stand and approach the platform? Hannah Baker. Beth Ann Bowles. Grant Alexander Brown. Alexandria Cantone. Brittany Clemens. Megan Cook. Brittany Davis. Jenny Dickin. Lisa Faith. Gianna Ferrara. Nicole Gallo. Gabrielle Grengross. Sarah Getz. Brianna Griffith. Stacy Haney. Emily Hink. Jocelyn Heiser. Lauren Kolkmeyer. Nicole Lockwood. Carly Marceron. Tarina McDowell. Allison McGrath. Christine Nealon. Alicia Nestor. Shannon Oakletree. Colleen Paulman. Morgan Pritt. Benjamin Shalah. Patrick Slavey. Stephanie Watson. Kelsey Wilkins. Will all of the graduates receiving Bachelor of Science degrees in Speech Pathology and Audiology please stand and approach the platform? Hadil Al-Johani. Ashley Baker. Sherelle Barnes. Alyssa Berezniak. Kristen Bird. Elizabeth Bodley. Anna Kanjemi. Victoria Kaamite. Colette Collins. Claire Cottrell. Anna DeBaldo. Okay. Madeline Rose Elmore. J.C. Goodwin. Yes. Kelsey Green. Dana Gregg. Janae Harvey. Stephanie Henry. Kristen Hovatter. Kelsey Humlin. Mariah Jennings. Jessica Jordan. Isabel Kelch. Christian Lohr. Rachel Long. Jonna Mans. Olivia Mason. Brittany Milhoen. Taylor Mundell. Ashley Myers. Courtney Nettles. Francesca Pasucci. Shyler Phillips. Taryn Schooley. Blake Skolick. Meredith Shelton. Alyssa Spillman, Cassidy Trowbridge, Meredith Ward, Lindsay Woodruff, Ashley Audrey Wooland. Oops.
Will the class of 2014 please stand? The faculty of the College of Education and Human Services and I are pleased to certify that the candidates who appear before you and whose names appear on the official list have met all college and university requirements for the doctorate, master's, and bachelor's degrees to which he or she is entitled and are eligible to receive these degrees. Please be seated. I would now like to welcome WVU President E. Gordon Gee to the podium for the conferral of the degrees.
Well, thank you very much. What a wonderful day. To the families, welcome. We're glad to be here with all of you, and I certainly am. So on behalf of West Virginia University, I'd like to thank all of the special guests who are with us today. I particularly like to thank our commencement speaker, Gayle Manchin. Graduates, as you distinguish yourself in your careers, you will also bring distinction to this great university, which is now your alma mater. We are proud to link our university's name with yours. You, from this time forward, are West Virginia University and embody the hopes and dreams of the university for a very much brighter tomorrow. Now, it has been 46 years since I graduated from university. I can still remember the family and friends who joined me, the people with whom I sat at the ceremony and the post-graduation celebrations, but as to what the university president said, I cannot remember a damn thing. So I will make my commentary very short. So ladies and gentlemen, as you go forward, obey the better angels of your nature. Avoid wearing flip-flops to a job interview, let me just say that. Know that your life will not always go according to plan, and to me, that's just fine. If you're going to be teaching young children, invest in comfortable shoes and lots of hand sanitizer. If you're going to be a university president, do the same thing. Enjoy the little things. One day you will look back and realize they were very big things. Keep in touch with your old friends. I want to admonish you to do that again. Keep in touch with your old friends. It is easier than ever these days, but stop Snapchatting and Instagramming long enough to make new friends too. How does that sound? Remember to say thank you, and remember to smile. And always, always, and always, always remember your alma mater. We are just not going to forget you. Dean Lindstrom and the College of Education and Human Services are doing great things. So you must keep in touch with us online and visit often. We love having you come back to campus. I cannot wait to see where your journey is going to take you. I'll have a chance to see a number of you over the next several years and what you'll be doing with this great education that you've received. So congratulations and best wishes to all of you. Will the degree candidates from the College of Education and Human Services please rise now? All of you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, professionals in your field transform lives. Armed with theoretical acumen, hands-on knowledge, and empathy for the diversity of the human experience, you're well prepared to take on the immense responsibility of educating the next generation, promoting learning across lifespan, counseling those in need, and healing patients through clinical practice. As a West Virginia University graduate, aspire to put your education to work to solve the world's greatest challenges. Hone your ability to uncover facts, analyze problems, and share knowledge. Dream big, and take your mountaineer pride wherever you go. You are the best ambassadors for West Virginia University and the power of education. So by virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon each of you the degrees for which you have been recommended with the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. You may move your tassels to the left side of your achievement. So everyone, please join me in congratulating our newest graduates.
You may be seated. Thank you. Graduates, you have many people to thank for reaching this point in your life. Make sure I haven't, okay. Going to college isn't easy for you or your family. Today's commencement is for you, but it is also for all of those who have supported you. Without their understanding and encouragement, many of you wouldn't be here. The College of Education and Human Services has a commencement tradition. Will all the mothers, fathers, spouses, children, and other family members of the graduates please stand? Graduates, please turn to your families and give a mountaineer cheer for what they have done to make this day possible. Thank you. And we thank you too. Please be seated. I would now like to call upon Mrs. Kay McCrory, who's president of the College of Education and Human Services Alumni Association, to share her best wishes and welcome you on behalf of the CEHS Alumni Association.
Thank you. On behalf of the WVU Alumni Association, and you are part of it now, and all the graduates of West Virginia University who have preceded you, I extend to each member of the class of 2014 congratulations and best wishes. Today, you are joining a legacy of success that reaches back almost 150 years. Each WVU graduate has a unique story. Now it's time to write yours. With that in mind, class of 2014, from WVU graduates everywhere, this is our charge to you. Work hard to develop your unique gifts. Take risks and don't fear making mistakes. Be flexible. Cultivate a global perspective and work towards creating a more peaceful and just world. Think for yourself and always choose to be an innovator. Explore new perspectives and places, and as you travel the world, wear your flying WVU with pride. Honor the sacrifices of those who came before you, and extend a helping hand to those who follow. Above all, never stop learning. And when people ask about the secret of your success, tell them you're a mountaineer. Favorite book of mine that I believe is very appropriate at this time is Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Places You Will Go. Don't panic, I'm not going to read it all. Gayle, this is Dr. Seuss Day, I guess. Congratulations, today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know, and you are the graduates who'll decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look over with care. About some you will say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down any not-so-good street. And you may not find any that you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there, things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you'll go. So, be your name Stallings, Colancello, or Wilson, or Lively, Rathway, or Walker. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Once again, congratulations to you, West Virginia University's 2014 class. Thank you.
As we conclude this ceremony, it is important for you to realize the value of your diploma and, more importantly, your experiences here at West Virginia University. This is my second convocation, and as a proud mountaineer, I've come to learn many things about this place we all love. West Virginia University graduates are known to provide excellent services to all, those lives they touch. It's a great challenge, but we know you are ready and able, prepared and skilled. We know you will uphold this tradition and bring honor and recognition on yourselves, your families, and to West Virginia University. I'd like you to all notice the seal on your commencement program. The center of the seal reveals an important message, which this university values as its motto: add to your faith virtue, and to your virtue knowledge. Take this motto with you today and know that you have committed yourself to professions that require faith in yourselves, virtue to be of good service to others, and knowledge to be successful in forming the lives of generations to come. Additionally, I want to thank our commencement speaker, Gayle Manchin, our special guests, and all who came here to celebrate today. This is your special day. Cherish it forever. Graduates and guests, we hope you will join us at the reception immediately following the ceremony in the brand new WVU basketball practice facility, which is immediately across the road from the Coliseum. The building can be easily reached by exiting through the red gates, and there are carts if you or someone in your party needs assistance. Class of 2014, parents, family members, friends, faculty, and honored guests, please rise as we join together in the singing the words of our alma mater, written in 1938 by our West Virginia University graduate student, Louis Corson. The words are printed on the inside cover of your commencement program in case you haven't memorized it yet. During the singing of the alma mater, it is customary for gentlemen to remove their caps. After the alma mater, I ask that the audience be seated and remain in your seats until the platform party and the graduates have recessed.